Well, I've just spent £1,100 already then.
6.5 hours.
Welcome back to another vlog around the screen. And if I say it again like this, vlog, it comes on the screen again. We're on our way to the NEC Birmingham for the installer show. And this should be on the Sunday for you guys. So I've got a lot more videos coming out on the rewire. It's going really well. I'm still on it, believe it or not. But we're chipping away at it, got loads of good videos. I'm really, really happy with how the job's going. I think it's the best rewire I have ever done. Care and attention, especially by myself. Good thing about the installer show this year is I'm on the CT1 stand. But when I say I'm on the CT1 stand, I'll be on there for a bit, saying hello, socialising, whatever, showing some demos off. And then we're taking a wander around for the rest of the day. We're going to head over to Velocity because as of today, you can pre-order Sleeve It. And so I'll show it in a little bit, the final product, the packaging, how it works. My NB50 testing bag is also there and is also out. So we can have a look at that to you guys. Run through costings and pricing. We're going to have a go around some of the places as well. I'm going to be doing some stuff with Give Energy soon. We've been emailing backwards and forwards and I know the stands there. And from what I've just spoke to Mark Tiff on the phone, Mark went the night before, last night, sorry, and set up a few things. He's hoarded himself out to about 9 companies. And he said the installer show as of last year, compared to this year, it's now doubled in size. And from what he's just said to me, the year following, 2025, it's going to be double in size again compared to this year. There's loads more electrical stuff being involved with it. I think they're going to try and take the trade show front by storm, which makes sense because Elex was not very good, if I'm being completely honest. CEF was actually brilliant and I really enjoyed that compared to the other ones, but that's only every 2 years. So we're going to have a look at that. So yeah, come along for the journey, drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you there. Right, we're over at the CT1 stand. It is a disgusting fest of influencers. We've got the Bull Builders, we've got Todd from Glister, we've got, oh God, I'll spin you out. You've got Sam Smith, you've got Todd, you've got Grice, Bull Builders in the back, you've got Thomas from Gardenscape, Wiltshire, everyone. So they've got a new product at the moment which is called BW1, which is a tanking system that you put on bathrooms. You can see from here. I'll show you a little demo in a second. So as an electrician, obviously I wouldn't really use this, but I'm going to do in a bathroom soon and we're going to have a little demo. Are you ready, sir?
BW1 demo.
That's it, right. So the process is if you're tanking and putting a wet room in or anything like that, tiling, you would turn around and you put a few different components on the wall normally, correct?
Yes, yeah. I mean, what the traditional method for tanking a shower enclosure or a wet room is the taping up the joints, priming the surface first, and then obviously that takes time and there's additional cost and what have you. What we've done is we've created a product, BW1, which eliminates all those issues.
Yeah.
Okay? So what we do, first of all, we created in a handy little tub, which is that shape and size for a reason. And that reason is you apply it with a roller brush.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll fit a standard size roller brush in that pot. Okay. You take a little bit of your BW1, and I'm going to change and you just apply it as if you're painting a wall. Now it spreads very easily. Then what you need to do is you need to leave that cure for about 55 minutes to an hour, okay? You don't want it to cure all the way through, so you want it to be a little bit tacky. Once you've applied the first coat in a particular direction, let's say for argument's sake up and down, you then apply your second coat crossways, horizontally. What that does, it does two things for you. First of all, it gives you better coverage. Secondly, what it does is it also, as an added bonus, gives you a little bit of a texture to it, which acts as like a key, so it helps with your tiling when the bonding of your tiles, okay? So you leave that 12 to 16 hours, the length of time it takes to tape up the joints, the difficulty you have in taping up the joints, especially if you've got two walls which are not quite straight, the tape doesn't fit properly, so on and so forth, so there's lots of issues. All you need to do, get yourself a little paintbrush, imagine that's the corner of your shower enclosure, and paint in your gap there, and that's that sealed, okay? Now, if you've got a gap of anywhere between 1 and 3 mil, let's say, then this is absolutely fine. If you have a gap because the plasterboards haven't been fitted correctly, or what have you, and it's like a 5 mil gap, what we advise is use our BT1. Apply BT1 to the gap first, allow the BT1 to cure, because if you apply this to wet BT1, it's only going to drag it out of the gap. So leave that cure, then paint this straight over. Now they're both Tribrid technology, okay, which is our own formulation. And what that does is allows them to be compatible with each other. Just going back to what I said about your surfaces not being primed, what we've got, you've got your ready board there, you've got marine ply and plasterboard there, all porous surfaces. What we've done, we've put our product on top of unprimed surfaces, allowed it to bond, we've given it 12 hours, and then we've tiled straight on top of the product there, just to show you guys how well it's bonding and how good the coverage is. And as you can see, you can't even peel it off. The bond is that good, you can't peel it off. So this is 2 coats, just to give you an idea. That's the texture that I was talking about, and the thickness of it. And that is what provides you with your waterproof membrane.
Right, we're over at Velocity now. I hope you can hear me. There's some bad news, Adam in the background. The sleeve is stuck at customs. It's not coming here, which is a shame because you could pre-order it. We will obviously, by the time this video comes out, I'm pretty sure it'll be on the website, but look at this. We've got the new NB50 right here. You guys have seen it on my channel, the little test inspecting bag that I made for any MFT, which has got the leads in the top. That is now ready for pre-order, which is very cool. We've got some more stuff now, so they're changing the look of them all. We're going to this like camo green now, Ranger green I think it's called. But these are all brand new bags that are coming out, besides that one, for all the different trades. I've just seen these as well, I've not noticed these. You've got pouches. Hey, you're coming home with me. They're good, these cameras, aren't they? It's a nice bag. Who's made that? Oh, it was me. This one is a brand new one, so it's very similar to my NB100, which is the Rogue 2.0, but this is the 2.0 on steroids. Sorry guys. Got magnets in the top, which sit to here. An internal pouch that comes out. Fabulous. Ranger green, is that what we're calling it?
Ranger green.
Ranger green. Very nice. I like that bit as well.
Rubber.
Well, I've just spent £1,100 already then. Great day. I didn't really film much because I was just talking to people, obviously doing what I need to do on CT1, showing product demos and messing around and having a chat and talking to people and networking, which has been great. But ages ago I put an Instagram story, which was, if I can find, I'll put it on now. Morning all. Anyone that does air conditioning in and around Stafford, Midlands, as closest to me as possible, that's willing to let me come and shadow them, come and just learn from them for a couple of days, maybe film a little bit, maybe do a YouTube video, please let me know. I want to get some experience hand-on before I go and do a course. Have a lovely day, except for plumbers. Bye-bye. So I want to get into aircon. It's no stranger. It should be no news to you guys. I've been on about it long enough. And just, I want to put it out there as well. So anyone else that's on Instagram who's an electrician that somehow then starts to diverge into doing aircon themselves, I said it first. I want to do it first. I'm just putting it out there. I'm naming no names. But every time I've said I'm going to do something, someone else magically does it before me. So from that story up on Instagram, I had someone that I'd known for a long time, Alan, reach out to me and said, I'm retiring, I've got all this stuff, you can have it at a good price, this, that and the other. And I'm not quite ready yet to do it, but I've said yes. So I've just bought it all and I will show you, it'll be tomorrow morning on this video, I'll show you, run through all the stuff that I've bought. But he said everything that you need to start get going, pretty much to do the whole job other than the gas itself, obviously, which I need the certificate to buy, is I've bought it, whatever, to make myself do the course now. Like I say all these things, I have all these great ideas as fads, and then after a while I have no effort or whatever to go through with it. But because I've spent a lot of money on it so far, I want to do it. I want to be able to do aircon at my house, my mom's house, my brother's house. And once I'm competent in it enough to go, right, any people out there on YouTube that wants aircon will let me record, let me do some stuff, then I'm your guy, sort of thing. I want to make sure I'm doing it well, like I do all my other stuff, nice and neat, and do a good job with it. Find something that I enjoy and dip my toes in something else rather than just electrics, because obviously you've got to run electrics to it anyway, which would be easy enough for me to do, and then do all the other stuff on top. So yeah, I've had a great day. Sleeve it should be out soon. My other tool bag should be dropping middle of July, that I found out. But yeah, it's 36 degrees when I got in the van. Been sweating my ass off all day. I've got a black thick t-shirt on and black trousers on, which was stupid of me. And I've got some shorts here that my other half wouldn't let me wear because they've got paint all over them. I call them my painty shorts, even though they're not for painting. I don't know how paint got on them. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow and run through the stuff that I brought. Right, me again. Next day, it is cool, 17 minutes past 7 in the morning. So what we've got with the purchase is a set of scales, big scales, to measure the bottles of how much gas is being used or put back into the bottles. My thingy. We have a recovery machine. I honestly, Al was running through it with me and he was going into detail. He's like, you got to use this one for this and that. If it's a liquid, you can't compress liquid, so you got to do this and that. I was like, I honestly have not a clue what you're on about. Anyway, we're here to learn. The next is a vacuum pump, which obviously I presume it creates a vacuum, sucks the stuff out, empties the systems, get any condensation or anything that's in the pipe. Anyway, okay, next is a velocity bag. So this is it. You ready, guys? So we've got instruments, tubes, quick release things on the ends. Yeah, I've got them. We've got different size hoses here with different attachments. We've got one of these things that that does stuff. Yep, and then a digital vacuum gauge. Yep, and then we've got a cool thing in there, which is a digital version of that. I think one of them. A bedding spring. Lots of, oh no, it's not. Something in there, and then we've got our test probes that clip onto the pipework to tell you the temperature and all that sort of stuff. And it can also, with the temperature and how much gas is in it, to my knowledge, it tests of something. Yep. Okay. Got loads of spare little bits in and around the pockets. A quick release tab that you were showing me yesterday. Yep. Yeah, and that's it. £1,100, like that. So we need to just get our course booked. We need to get some experience with some people on hand that I want to learn with. And then after that, it's obviously registering to be able to buy the gas. And we're going to have a chat with Press Fit. Is it Press Fit? People that do the Press Fit compression fittings, and who obviously mates with PB Plumber, and he's a big part of that, whether or not they do them for aircon, and see if we can get them on board with stuff. So yeah, it's another hot day, hence the vest, and I'm going to get a bit stuck in a cupboard doing a fuse board now. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the vlog. That's right, on the screen. We'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye.